Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back. This is Daily Trading Analysis with the market recap for today, 25th of October. So finally, we are at market close, and Alphabet, Google, and Microsoft reported earnings, and unfortunately, market is going down. So let's start with Microsoft. Without seeing the earnings results, I can see that Microsoft is somehow holding. It's not falling, it's not flashing as Google. So starting with that, Microsoft is quite strong, honestly. Let's see the actual data. So earnings per share, EPS, beat expectations, 235 versus 230, and revenue also beat 5012 billion, 4961 billion expected. The thing is that cloud segment Azure grows 35, missing the estimate of 36.5%, and showing market slowdown from growth of previous quarter and 40% previous quarter and 50 a year ago. So growth is slowing in Azure in cloud segment, and I think that's to be expected, honestly. Shares slipped in late trading because Azure grew at a slower rate amid concerns of economy. So the facts are that Microsoft didn't miss. Microsoft beat expectations, but the cloud segment, Azure, grew slower than expected, than projections due to the economy. I think this is good earnings. Microsoft is still strong, and that's my opinion, and based on these facts. So let's go with Google. Google has some tricky spots with ad revenue. So YouTube ad revenue drops in the quarter. So that is really bad. EPS 106 versus 125 expected, so that's a miss on EPS. Revenue 6909 versus 7058 expected, that's another miss. YouTube advertising revenue 707 billion versus 742, another miss. Google Cloud 6.9 billion versus 669 billion, that's a bit. Surprisingly, Google Cloud revenue is, well, we're talking about revenue, no growth, so let's not compare with Microsoft. And TAC, traffic acquisition, it's also a miss, 1183 versus 1238. So revenue growth slowed to 6% from 41 a year earlier as the company feels the downdraft in online ad spending. So the thing is that ads still costing a lot, but the revenue coming from those ads is not the same as it was a year ago. YouTube is especially sensitive to this, and the ad revenue slipped about 2% from 721 to 707. So slipped 2%. Analysts were expecting an increase of 3%. So basically advertising. And this kind of news, this kind of revenue from Google is in line with another news that is appearing related to Apple, that Apple is putting more ads in the iPhone's App Store. So Apple expanded its search advertising on App Store. So again, trying to squeeze some ads in every sector possible of your business. I don't think if it's a good idea, but if consumers are not willing to spend a lot of ads will not change anything. But anyway, summary, we are Microsoft beat expectations, Alphabet missed expectations ad revenue. And let's do a quick recap of the news economic data today. So we got house price Case-Shiller and house price index. Those were good news, along with consumer confidence also cooling down. I think that's overall was a nice day. Let's go back to the charts. Overall was a nice day for the Nasdaq. We had, let's cut the final day. So let's here. So in here, I stopped trading at this level. I was bullish on the day. I stopped in this level once we broke down this ascending support. EMA is still acting as support, but no, the 200 moving average was not holding the stock, the Nasdaq, and we reached my target of 11,700. So if we go back to the 4-hour, we can see that that resistance level acted. I was expecting some kind of pullback of this, but obviously we are putting a strong pullback due to earnings, and we will see basically Nasdaq. Let's do a quick calculation. So price range is the open of the candle until now. It's 1.3%, 130%. Well, I think it is what it is. So these stocks reporting earnings, we are analysts and markets are expecting a lot of growth from them still, and we are not in the same situation as 1 year ago. The economy is cooling down, consumers are spending less, the world is way different than a year ago, and I think it's to be expected not to be as aggressive on growth and revenue. Some of them are super strong and still report good earnings as Microsoft, but I think Google has this issue. We will have to check Amazon and Apple on Thursday, but things are quite scary right now. We are back to 11,500 previous fair value gap, and it is what it is. Let's do a quick review. Yields, nice pullback of the 10-year. Let's change to 30-minute. 10-year pullback a lot. 344 in the red. Dollar also holding support that I was mentioning at noon in the market update, minus 1%. And utilities closed the day 2% in the green, and consumer discretionary also 1.18% in the green. This is good news. Overall was a really good day for bulls in the Nasdaq until we were all expected to earnings. So I hope you were not caught on this flash, but it is what it is. Microsoft, actual information, beat expectations, and Google is destroying EPS and revenue, and also ad revenue. So I think that's all for today. As always, thank you for your time. If you have any questions, feel free to comment down below and I will try to respond to all of you. If you found this video useful, please remember to click the like button and subscribe to the channel to receive notifications when I upload new videos. Remember, I upload new videos every single day for market forecast, market updates, and market recap. I appreciate your time. I hope you had an amazing trading day. I hope you were planning your trades, you were applying risk management in this volatile market close, and I hope you still didn't get caught on this. And remember, discipline and risk management are, as always, are key for success. So stay safe, everyone, and see you tomorrow with a market forecast.